earthbound beauty, all its pleasant vistas, all its historic shrines, and all its ways of living, all its sports and recreations, all its scenic grandeur along all its far-flung highways within the reach of all.
Some things are meant to endure. Your 1966 Chevy 2 is one of them. A tough, durable, practical automobile, it was designed to give years of maximum service at minimum cost of upkeep and operation. How well has Chevy 2 lived up to its original promise? Listen to the voices.
Construction of new branch offices and maintenance of existing buildings and properties is the function of the plant department. New equipment is installed and wired by equipment men and installation experts from this department. Teleprinters and multiplex machines are in constant use and require inspection by trained testing and regulating men so that sudden breakdowns may be avoided. In the commercial department are handled most transactions with the public. In addition, this department employs about 15,000 messengers to pick up and deliver messages. Here, excellent opportunities are provided for young men to acquire business training because of the contacts established while delivering messages. More than 1 million prominent businessmen began their careers as Western Union messengers. The scope of the modern telegraph and cable is worldwide. In America alone, 30,000 branch offices and agencies offer many opportunities for managers, operators, repairmen, and other trained personnel to render efficient service to the public. It's a far cry from present-day telegraph facilities, the early beginnings of the 19th century. Similarly, it's a far cry from the first telephone developed by Alexander Bell in 1875. In the early days, switchboards were operated by men, and service was crude. Today, modern facilities handle more than 100 million calls every 24 hours. These calls flow at the rate of 1,000 per second through a telephone network using enough wire to string a line to the sun more than 90 million miles away.
Queen of the day and sponsor of the 2,500th Wildcat is vivacious Mary Martin, Broadway goddess and musical comedy star of One Touch of Venus. Well, here we go, folks. Bring on that bottle of champagne. And where's that flying, fighting Wilder Wildcat? Let's go.
Run, Socket.
Socket. Hit it. Go ahead and sock it.
Right on the button, Jerry.
Come on.
What you waiting for?
Let's go. Yes, now. Come on.
George. Socket.
There we go. Thus was christened a new and wilder Wildcat, destined to bring new combat strength and striking power to Navy and Marine Corps fighting pilots, and new credit to Eastern Aircraft Division of General Motors.
Indiana's largest Buick dealer is one of the first dealerships in the country to receive the Army-Navy E Award. When car production stopped, there was no retrenchment at Monarch Buick in Indianapolis. Monarch's enterprising president, William R. Kraft, went right out and found a war production job for his expert mechanics. Good mechanics can work it if it's made out of metal, said Mr. Kraft. So he acquired an adjoining building and organized a machine shop. Here, Monarch's mechanics machine critical parts for war goods. Opened just 2 years ago, by June 1st, Monarch had manufactured and shipped 250,000 pieces to prime war production plants. Monarch subcontracts for Allison and Delco Remy divisions of GM, Stewart Warner, Universal Gear, RCA Victor, and Curtiss Wright. A small war plant, but one of the best, says the Army and Navy, and they should know. Monarch people and their families are definitely a part of the war effort. Colonel Enos tells the Monarch organization their production record is outstanding, but no soldier on the battlefront or on the production front can rest until victory is ours. To them, Lieutenant Colonel G.M. Enos presents the E for excellence. For the Navy, Lieutenant Commander R.W. McGregor thanks Monarch for meritorious and distinguished service in time of need. The Governor of Indiana is on hand to congratulate Indiana's active sons. Monarch employee representatives received their E-pins from Private Richard Ensley, native Hoosier wounded at Anzio. For his organization, Mr. Kraft accepts the award and tells of some of the troubles that faced Monarch in the early days. At first, we didn't know which side of a turret lathe was up, says Mr. Kraft, but we rolled up our sleeves and found out. He pledges his organization to continue the good work, to make the Army and Navy as proud of Monarch as Monarch is of the E for excellence. But this is only a part of the excellent job done by the Monarch organization. Mr. Kraft has maintained a complete service setup, separate from the subcontracting machine shop, but essential too. Necessary trips must be made every day. This means automobiles need lubrication. A motor tune-up makes that older car perform better, helps speed our vital highway transportation. Wheel alignment saves wear and tear on tires that must travel extra miles. And there's service needed for cars that get into accidents that shouldn't happen but do. Today at Monarch, the servicing and repair of automobiles still goes on. And there are few jobs more important than that of helping the community to keep its transportation rolling.
Captain Don S. Gentili, famous American ace, pays visit to the GM division at Vandalia. The men and women who build propellers for several of Uncle Sam's fighter planes, including the Mustang, turn out in force to welcome the ace Mustang fighter pilot. Mr. W.J. Blanchard, General Manager of Aero Products, and Captain Gentili, with members of his family, arrive at the ceremony. We in Aero Products must continue to do our part, says Mr. Blanchard. Captain Gentili has certainly been doing his. He is a fighter pilot with 27 German planes to his credit. A fighter pilot decorated by General Eisenhower. The Aero Products folks meet the flying captain. I'd rather be flying a Mustang than making a speech, says Captain Gentili. So I'll just thank you for the propellers you've sent to the Air Forces and tell you that production and bond buying are the things you can do to keep the boys on the victory trail. Now for a look at the plant to see the aeroprop in the making. Yes, it's a good job, a great job that America is doing. It's craftsmen, technicians, and flyers working together to bring defeat to the enemy and a return to the way Americans like to live.
is the entrance barred? What secret do they guard? What are they designing in there?
Magic, magic Motorama. Magic Motorama. Here, long before the show is staged, begins the magic of creation. And here the show first comes to life in the designer's imagination. Oh my, it's great to be alive.
Let's have some fun before the crowds arrive.
Let's pretend we're living the magic of the past.
Cool, man, cool, but we'll have to work fast. Turn back the clock and come with me to days of golden chivalry, when ladies fair love knights in shining armor. You'll be my strong and gallant knight, so tender when our hearts are light, so brave when you must fight an evil charmer. Your magic sword will save the day. You'll chase the dragon far away and turn my life of woe to joy and laughter. Then troubadours will sing your praise in chansonnets and rondelets, and I'll be yours to love forever after.
Let's get out of here.
It's too late.
Ladies?
Gentlemen.
The magic of the past doesn't last.
What we want to see is the magic of the present.
Modern Magic, the beautiful 1961 Chevrolet. This car practically drives itself. Want to try it?
I'd love to.
How's that for magic?
Smooth, man, smooth.
The 1961 Pontiac. It's bewitchingly beautiful.
Look who wants a lift.
Behave yourself. The new Oldsmobile. You will be enchanted by its comfort and power.
In this car, you feel like everything's coming up roses.
The Buick for 1961. Designed and engineered for the spell of the open road.
She walks in beauty like the night. She rides in Buicks like a bird in flight.
You're so right.
And now the last word in modern alchemy. The 1961 Cadillac.
I'm beginning to like this.
So am I. But we've got to get back. People may talk.
A touch of magic will fix that.
Oh.
Home, James.
This dream house you and I will share was planned for us by Frigidaire.
I really can't believe my eyes. In every room, a new surprise.
Aladdin's lamp has had its day.
This modern magic is here to stay. Oh, let's have a housewarming. Gee, I'm tired.
Come on, dear. Our guests are arriving.
Oh, look. Here are the Smiths in a new Pontiac Tempest. What a dream house. What a dream automobile.
Hi, kids. Get a load of my Oldsmobile F85.
Say, Freddie, that's the latest.
And the greatest.
It's Dr. and Mrs. Brown.
Good evening, newlyweds.
Where do I park my new Buick Special? Just bought it.
How smart.
Smartest thing he ever did.
Well, everybody is here now.